You wake up tired. Not just sleepy. Tired of starting over. Tired of saying tomorrow. Tired of watching people your age somehow move faster than you. And deep down, you already know something nobody wants to admit. Your life isn't decided at night. It's decided in the first hour after you wake up. Because winners don't have better luck. They have better mornings. And the scary part? Most of what they do, you could start tomorrow. No money, no talent, no special genetics. Just choices you've been avoiding. You scroll before you stand up. You check messages that don't matter. Compare your life before your brain is even awake. And suddenly your day feels late, before it even began. You tell yourself you'll lock in later, after coffee, after work, after you feel motivated. But later never shows up, because every morning quietly teaches your brain who you are. And right now, your mornings are teaching you hesitation. Nobody talks about this part, the shame of feeling behind. Seeing friends buying houses, starting businesses, getting fit, finding direction, while you're still trying to figure out why simple things feel so hard. You're not lazy. You're overloaded. Your attention is pulled in 1,000 directions. Notifications, comfort, endless entertainment designed to keep you passive. And every morning becomes reaction instead of intention. You don't start your day starts you. Here's why you feel stuck. It's not lack of ambition. It's decision fatigue before breakfast. When your first action is distraction, your brain stays in consumption mode. You become a watcher instead of a builder. Comfort feels productive, but comfort steals momentum. And momentum is everything. Winners protect their mornings because mornings decide identity. Not motivation, identity. Picture this, someone not special. No rich parents, no insane talent, just tired of feeling average. Every morning used to look the same. Alarm, snooze, scroll, rush, regret. Until one random Tuesday, they noticed something. The hardest part of their day wasn't work, it was starting. So they made one rule: wake up, move immediately. No thinking, no negotiation, just movement. The first morning felt stupid. Heavy eyes, quiet room, doubt everywhere. Their brain screamed, "Go back to sleep." They didn't argue. They stood up anyway. That tiny win changed something invisible. For the first time in months, they kept a promise to themselves. Day 2 was worse. No motivation, no excitement, just friction. But they moved again, and again. Not perfect mornings, messy ones, some days slow, some days distracted, but consistent. Weeks passed. Nothing dramatic happened. No viral success, no instant transformation. Just small shifts. Clearer thoughts, more energy, less self-hate. Because discipline doesn't shout. It whispers change slowly. Until one day, you realize you're different. Here's the truth most motivation videos won't say. Winning mornings are boring. They're repetitive. They're quiet. And that's exactly why they work. Because success isn't built in emotional moments. It's built in predictable ones. Winners remove decisions from their mornings. They don't ask, "Do I feel like it?" They already decided yesterday. Hard truth. You don't need a perfect routine. You need fewer excuses. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. You need to stop wasting the first hour you already have. Because time isn't stealing your future. Inconsistency is. Every skipped morning votes for the person you used to be. Every intentional morning votes for the person you're becoming. Being behind isn't your real problem. Believing you have unlimited mornings is. You think change requires a massive reset, a new year, a new job, a sudden burst of motivation. But winners understand something simple. Change begins before the world starts talking, before emails, before opinions, before noise. Morning equals control, and control builds confidence. So what do winners actually do? Not complicated stuff. Simple actions done without negotiation. Wake up. Don't scroll. Drink water before dopamine. Move your body before consuming content. Sit in silence long enough to hear your own thoughts. Plan 3 real priorities, not 10. 3. Because clarity beats intensity, every time. You don't need perfection. You need momentum. Start small enough that failure feels ridiculous. Make your bed. Stretch for 2 minutes. Write 1 sentence about who you're becoming. Small actions rewire identity faster than big promises. Your brain doesn't believe goals. It believes evidence. Give it daily proof. Listen carefully. Your morning sets emotional direction. If you start rushed, your day becomes reaction. If you start intentional, your day becomes creation. That's the difference between surviving and building, between existing and progressing, between wishing and becoming. Here's the mindset shift nobody teaches. You're not behind. You're unstructured. And structure creates freedom, not restriction. Freedom from chaos. Freedom from constant decision-making. Freedom from waking up unsure who you are. Winners don't wake up inspired. They wake up committed. So, starting tomorrow, simplify everything. Wake up. Stand up immediately. No debate, no phone. Move your body. Even 5 minutes counts. Breathe slowly. Let your brain catch up to your life. Write down 1 uncomfortable action you've been avoiding. Then do it first, not later. Now. Repeat this every morning, even when tired, especially when tired, because discipline grows strongest when emotions are weakest, and consistency compounds quietly. 1 morning feels small. 30 mornings change confidence. 90 mornings change identity. A year changes everything. You're waiting to feel ready, but readiness is created through action. Confidence isn't required to begin. Confidence is the reward for beginning repeatedly. Every winner you admire mastered mornings nobody saw. Lonely mornings, silent mornings, doubt-filled mornings. They didn't win because they felt unstoppable. They won because they kept showing up while feeling ordinary. Right now, nothing dramatic is happening. No music swelling, no audience watching. Just you, and a decision. Stay the same, or take control of the only part of life you truly own. The way your day begins. Imagine waking up without dread, without instant comparison, without that quiet disappointment following you into the bathroom mirror. Imagine trusting yourself again. That trust starts with 1 kept promise tomorrow morning. Not a huge promise, a small one, but real. Because winners aren't different people, they just stopped abandoning themselves at sunrise. They stopped negotiating with comfort. They stopped outsourcing discipline to motivation. And slowly, their lives followed their mornings. So when your alarm rings tomorrow, your brain will offer excuses. 5 more minutes. Start Monday. You deserve rest. Listen, but don't obey. Stand up anyway. That moment? That's the fork in the road nobody else sees. The invisible decision separating intention from identity. You don't need a new life overnight. You need a new morning. And once you win the morning, you stop chasing motivation. You become someone who moves regardless of it. Calm, focused, certain. Not because life got easier, but because you finally showed yourself you can lead yourself. Tomorrow morning isn't just another day. It's a vote. For discipline over delay. Action over avoidance. Growth over comfort. Cast it wisely, and quietly become the person you've been waiting for.